Yep.
All right, let's go into this.
What's going on? Okay.
All right. All games support Xbox Play Anywhere and Xbox Cloud Gaming. Buy once, play it anywhere. Enjoy the show. I'll try. I'm not making promises though.
I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just here for Clair Obscur.
It's the most interesting thing they have going on, right? I think so too.
That. Oh, actually, they have the thing with that Japanese IP that they're gonna launch.
Oh yeah, like we don't know what that is right now. Right?
Yeah.
4 games. Oh, so we're not gonna get anything else actually. It's just the 4 games.
Just the 4 games?
I thought they were gonna be like showing something else. I'm gonna lower this on my end a little bit. To you. We saw a glimpse there of something, and I don't know what that is. How's the sound chat? Is it too loud for you guys? Can you hear Roofox and the
stream as well? Weren't they going to talk about Halo as well? The developments?
No. No, that's gonna be later. Loading! Oh my god.
So
I can't believe they're publishing. Oh, we're gonna jump into it. Okay, okay.
Wait, but they're gonna talk about ID, right? So it's like
ID Soft. ID Soft is the Doom. I see realistic graphics. Rene, what the fuck, man?
Okay.
There's no way.
Rene predicted that?
There's no way.
Wait, what did Rene predict?
It can't be Ninja Gaiden 3. Or is it Neo?
It might be Neo. We were talking about Ninja Gaiden the other day. Us too, no? Do you think it's Neo?
I think it's Ninja Gaiden 4.
Several years ago,
I never played one.
the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods, wreaked havoc across the world. The plot was ultimately thwarted through the efforts of a sole ninja.
Holy shit, it's Ninja Gaiden.
It's Ninja Gaiden, yep.
What the fuck, man?
Yep, it's Ninja Gaiden.
Endless downpour of
Nah, you're not late, D. We just started.
The abandoned Tokyo continues its struggle against chaos to this day.
Infiltrated the facility. Commencing mission.
Okay, I started shared chat again. It's done.
Yeah, I think now it started. Okay.
Okay. Hey, D, welcome to my stream as well.
Let's go. It's just because I don't use Chrome. Maybe I should start using Chrome. It's like sometimes it doesn't work with like other browsers.
Oh, this looks pretty dope, man. Am I getting like the full Xbox? Come on, give me the full experience, man.
What happened? Oh,
I was streaming at 720.
oh. Also, guys, can you hear Fgeitas in the streams as well? Because like the volumes of Discord are a little bit weird.
Yeah. Dude, I suck at Ninja Gaiden.
Ryu Hayabusa.
Like every single Ninja Gaiden that I've ever seen, like it looks very appealing. I just never got around to play one of them.
Do you like having hand cramps?
Having what?
Having hand cramps. Like, do you know when you play so much that your fingers hurt from all the skill
like
shit that you're doing?
Yep.
So, this is it, but on steroids.
Oh.
Ninja
Well,
Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden 4. Wait, the thing is, they're gonna start with this.
世界中の町人の
What
皆
do
さ
you
ん
mean?
This feels a
10
little
年以
bit
上大
awkward.
変お待たせしました最強の忍者となり
Like, it
両
feels
者の
like
襲い来る敵に挑むハイス
it
ピ
should be
ードア
better
クシ
to
ョン
like finish with this and actually start with
最新
this.
作として忍者ガイデン4を発表させていただきました本作はプラチナゲームズさんと
I
の
mean,
協
I
業で開
look.
発を
It's
進めてい
it's
ま
a
す
legendary Japanese and platinum
They
games.
just went
アクションゲー
Shupa.
ムというジャンルの特
Yeah,
色
yes.
が言うまでもなくベヨネッタやニアオートマタ
Dude,
など
with
素晴らしい
platinum?
アクションタイトルを生み出してこられました忍者ガイデン4というタイトルを10年以上の時を超えて新たに皆様にお
Holy
届け
heck,
するにあたりより多くの方
I don't
に
know
新
what
鮮な気持ちで
Platinum
プレイ
did.
していただけるよう新たな世
Bayonetta.
界を新主人公であるもう一人の町人ヤクモで
Astral
冒険
Chain.
するという形で制作することにしました先ほ
They
ど
did- they
ご覧
did
いただいた
more stuff.
映像の中で竜はやぶさも登場しておりましたが彼は今回も物語に密接に関わってきますなぜヤクモと戦うことになったのか竜はやぶさが
But
戦う
holy-
目的は何なのか
It's so weird to see Ninja Gaiden being back, man. Like I thought they were testing the grounds with a 2D one from the game kitchen. I was not expecting them to just go full force into a new 3D one. I was actually talking this before, like we jump onto your stream. So Rene is very good at these types of games, okay? And he completed Ninja Gaiden 2, I believe, in Master Ninja, which is the highest difficulty that game has, and it's absolutely nuts. So I went to his place, and he gives me the controller and says, "Hey, can you wanna try out this boss and see if you like can do anything to it?" And he gives me the controller. I press start and I die.
Yep, there you go.
3 seconds, and I'm like, I don't know what happened.
This is considered a very niche kind of game, though, right?
I don't know, man. Are hack and slash niche games? I don't think so.
No, not the style of the game, but like the franchise itself.
Oh no, it's pretty popular.
Or is it?
Yeah, like it's probably like it probably speaks more to old gamers because you know like it started on the NES. But like most people around my age, they do remember like Ninja Gaiden Black 1 and 2 and Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1 and 2 for the PlayStation.
Sigma?
Yeah, Sigma is the same one as Black for the Xbox 360, but they changed a few things and made the game a little bit easier. Hey Trader, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to Ninja Gaiden 4, apparently.
I don't know, I know this is a very hyped title, and like I've seen like Ninja Gaiden across the years, I just never played one, so maybe that's why it's just...
Yeah, like and like I've played the 2D ones, and I've played the Nintendo DS one, which was the weirdest one to play because you played with the DS on the vertical, and you had to like flick the controller on the touch screen to do the swipes and the movement. It was super weird.
That is awkward.
It was awkward, but it played better than I would like to admit, to be honest.
Okay.
It was not perfect. I still think like buttons is the way to go on these types of stuff.
I mean, of course, because you need like fast reflexes.
But it played surprisingly well for such an alternative control scheme. What am I
combat against enemies at breakneck speed? What the?
Oh yeah, like the combat gets absolutely insane.
They were showing a boss and the boss looked really good, but I mean the whole game looks really good.
My stream is kind of pausing. I'm gonna take it back to 1080-60.
Huh?
ヌエの方ではこれまでの忍者ガイデンにはない広範囲かつ一撃必殺の攻撃となっており、多勢に無勢の状態が長く続く戦況を一気に覆すことができます。
Big AoE
もちろん
attacks.
1対1の戦闘における比率も健在です。プレイヤー同様、敵もガードや回避をしてくるため、緊張感のあるフェアな戦闘を味わうことができます。 敵の動きをしっかりと捉えながら一瞬の隙を逃さずに攻撃を仕掛けていくことが
That's really cool though.
Sigma was like they basically took the Xbox 360 version of those games and they toned it down to have less enemies, be a little bit easier and forgiving. And I believe they also added a second character to play. A female ninja with physics.
Physics.
With physics,
Gotcha.
you know?
Gotcha. Eve. Stellar Blade.
Yeah.
Still gotta play that one.
Most fans did not like that change, to be honest.
It's normal, I guess.
Because like you play these games because they're hard and they're punishing, and you want the adrenaline of beating these games in the highest difficulty possible. So when they nerfed the game down, they were like, this is completely unnecessary. I remember actually Rene playing this game in co-op, so Ninja Gaiden 2 in co-op, and he had to find another person that played these games.
Yeah, I think you told me about that.
Yeah, in Master Ninja as well.
Yeah. Having a challenge in co-op, like a trophy in co-op, is absolutely bazoinkas.
Welcome to the old 360 days where achievements were absolutely crazy.
Funny enough, I still have my 360 there that I bought like last year. And I'm thinking about playing it like more often, so maybe I'll pick up a Ninja Gaiden.
Get Ninja Gaiden.
フェアに戦える手触りをヤクモでも目指しています。皆様に進化した忍者ガイデンを触っていただける日を楽しみにしています。
Me and your Brazilian friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brazilian friend, you are the first in the world to complete the missions in Ninja Co-op. That was freaking amazing.
Yeah, to go all the way across the Atlantic, huh? And of course it had to be a Brazilian, like Brazilians are crazy with achievements as well.
And it's funny that they paired up with Platinum of all people, because like it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense.
Yeah, like probably I know like some games from besides Bayonetta from Platinum, but the company doesn't come to like to mind, I guess. Wasn't KT the team behind Rise of the Ronin as well?
It's a publisher.
Oh.
Team Ninja is like a studio from them.
This looks sick though.
Jesus Christ, man. Oh yeah.
Especially
also,
because like, so more recently I've been like getting more used to like all the gore in games. I like actually find it like fun. Like all of the gore and like just slicing people up and stuff like that. So seeing all of the gore in this game is like, wow, okay.
Yeah, it was another thing that they toned down a lot in Sigma, you know, like, and people were not happy.
Yeah, yeah. For some reason this is like reminding me of Ninja Turtles.
Of Ninja what?
Ninja Turtles. There was a PS2 game of Ninja Turtles, TMNT something.
Okay.
That it's reminding me of that for some reason.
I mean, yeah, I mean, they're both ninjas, right?
Yeah, maybe that's why.
I called it the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
Ninja Gaiden 2 Black? Oh wait, Black is coming back?
Ninja Gaiden 2のオリジナル版は2008年に Xbox
Is this a remaster or really?
It's a really release remaster maybe.
皆様にお楽しみいただいた作品です。
Rene, you're gonna do this again, aren't you? Anything interested until now? Well, we got Ninja Gaiden 4. We got Ninja Gaiden 4, Jaguar. And we got the port of Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. So the good version of Ninja Gaiden 2.
I knew it couldn't be just 2 games. Or 4 games, I bet. Oh wow.
Will they bring Black? One?
I mean, it only makes sense, right?
Because it's an Xbox One, like not the one the after 360, but the first Xbox.
Yeah, like a classic one.
Yeah, so I don't know if they even have access to that code anymore. But Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, like I'm glad to see it back,
あり
honestly.
がとうございました
And especially because they did such a poor piss job with the Master Collection.
My God, what I just read in your chat. Dude, what I
like...
just read in your chat, brother. I'm not even gonna read that out loud.
God damn it, Jaguar. Reading it right now is like tumbling on the ground, like, oh my God, I'm so fucking happy.
Yep.
I know,
At our
yeah.
studio, we care about world building.
Oh, is this gonna be about South of Midnight? I've heard about this game like really,
Yeah, Compulsion Games itself.
From the
really
magical
dearly
noir
from some
contrast
people.
To the alternate history of We Happy Few, we draw inspiration from the landscape to shape mood, drama, and
So
Hot
emotion.
take.
For
We Happy
South of
Few was not a
Midnight,
good
our
game.
third-person action adventure game.
I don't think that's a hot
characters
take at
bring a
all.
folkloric deep dive to life. This
It
gave
was
us a chance
it,
to
it,
explore
it had
Southern
interesting
Gothic themes with a dark
things
fantasy
going
twist.
in, but
So while our protagonist
in
Hazel
the
is
end,
at
like it did
forefront of our
not
story,
do much for
it's the
me.
macabre elements
I played till
and
chapter
larger-than-life
2.
creatures
They forced me
that
to
live
play
in
with
the
Sally,
dark
and I felt like some heads needed to be rolled on the ground.
Picking up out there.
Did you pack everything?
Mama, this ain't my
Okay,
first
something
hurricane.
happened on my
As
stream.
long as you didn't forget the
Yeah, I noticed that I'm the
flashlight
host now. Can you join?
Oh, should we
No,
have
it's fine.
5
I'm watching
Let's
it.
go.
Oh.
Don't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble.
So I'm
Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that
What
time
is
to
South
show
of
me.
Midnight supposed to be though?
that's the thing,
You wanna
right?
bring
Like
this
I'm
up
I'm
right
interested
now.
in this
I'm
game
just
from the
saying.
cultural
please.
perspective, because this
We
game
might
feels
need
like it's
some
drawing a
help.
lot
I
from
might need some help.
Southern
Well, you know,
culture,
helping
you know,
everybody
and American Black culture as well. But I don't know what this game is.
Hazel
These
may
things
start
keep it
her journey
arcade.
as a typical
Boogie Town plus
19-year-old,
Bloodborne.
but disastrous events will
Do we
push
know
her
that-
into a
that for sure,
darkly
Jaguar?
magical world where she'll learn
getting
who she really
arcane.
is, and how to tap into weaving, an ancient
love
magical
it.
power
I
that
can see it.
defines her trajectory in life.
The land itself chooses Hazel as a weaver.
Not the
Someone who
Weaver.
can see beyond the surface and tap into a deeper reality. The
It's not
grand
low
tapestry.
FPS, Jaguar.
Weavers can see the fabric
It's
binding our
with,
worlds, connecting people, nature, and echoes
I forgot
of
what I
the
was gonna say.
past.
Keep those hands to yourself.
Hazel
this is
can
gonna be
perceive
very
both
interesting.
the mystical strands and stigmas of the world.
It's gonna be very
So
interesting.
yeah,
Through
it's
her
it's it's
newfound
it's,
power,
it's animated
she
at a low frame
reweaves
rate
stigmas and mends the afflicted creatures she encounters.
to give you that
As Hazel
stop
discovers
motion
her power,
vibes.
the world gradually shifts into the surreal, revealing that creatures from the old folktales actually exist.
You up here, my salvation.
Among
Oh,
them is good old Catfish, the storyteller who becomes both the guide and companion to Hazel across the game.
It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver such as yourself. Would you
Yep.
kindly do your
Look, this
weaving
looks
thing and help
really
me
pretty,
down?
but I want to see gameplay.
Meeting Catfish marks the
I feel like it's gonna be like very early. I feel like it's gonna come out like in fall of 2025, so maybe like in a few months we'll see like gameplay.
And traditional spinning wheels. Her weapons include a spindle.
It's gonna be the same thing with
Books
Clair Obscur, even though
and a
we've already seen a little bit
Her
of
magic
gameplay.
abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the traditional craft with mystical elements. Hazel engages with
I don't know what
results
she was
with a
doing,
variety
but she
of
was doing
movement
something cool.
abilities.
Hey, Tomei, how are you
Those
doing?
Oh,
abilities
there you
also
go. You want to see
Hazel's
gameplay? There you
progress
go.
on the
It looks
Yeah,
like a freaking Prince of
I thought we
Persia.
were gonna
Fucking
see
amazing.
gameplay because these games
Hazel
are coming out
mastered
like
new
pretty
weaving abilities,
soonish.
using them to traverse the world,
Yeah, I don't know the launch date for
conjure
this.
objects, and confront
Okay.
adversaries.
That is cool.
Combat is about
That's a pretty cool
understanding and
concept.
adapting to different enemy archetypes known as aints. The
She was playing Wii U
manifestations
with
of
two
corruption
fishes.
Hazel
She was
encounters.
playing Wii U with
These
the
hates
motion
trap
controllers.
Hazel in combat until she
On the Wii.
He's
unravels
actually
them,
saying something very interesting.
destroying
This
them in the
reminds her
process.
of Kana.
Kinda
And it's actually
Bridge of
reminding me of
Each
Kana.
aint
Yeah.
has its own
Like the
unique
type of
moveset,
combat.
strengths,
I
and
can see the
weaknesses
connection.
that you will need to learn and adapt to.
Yeah, totally
For
different though,
example,
but
the slug burrows on the ground and unleashes the
I
think it's just art style.
While the Ravager closes the
I hope the
distance
combat is
with
not
chilling speed.
like Kina, to be honest.
Hazel can counter
I
these
didn't.
threats
Um,
with
I didn't
it's
like
starting
that
to
much.
look like it.
to execute powerful combos jump attacks,
Feels a little bit more involved with more
And
combos
charge
and all, but
but close combat is risky and can backfire because aints have powerful
more
defensive ability.
akin to a Souls-like.
Mastering your magical skills becomes the key to gaining the upper hand in combat.
No, this looks
Pull,
very
and
canon,
weave
actually.
are some of the spells at your disposal that give
I'm
you
just
a
curious
tactical
on
advantage during
how, like, the
Timing
use of spells,
is
like the thing where she was, like, doing
Focus
the
that
carriage
enemy
thing,
skills to start melee combos,
how that's gonna apply in combat.
push them back to
That
interrupt
could be the
and
difference
stun their
maker.
attack.
Probably not.
Then,
That's
press
my
the
answer.
advantage with follow-up
Probably
strikes.
won't.
No, because you have
Spells
3
interact
abilities up
uniquely
top on
with
the
each
left.
enemy type, creating dynamic combat
Make it 5.
scenarios, especially when facing multiple types of opponents at the same time. Once near death, enemies can be unraveled, breaking their core and setting them free of their corruption, which has the added benefit of providing L boosts and reducing ability cooldowns. If you play your combos right, you can enhance Hazel's combat readiness and keep on chaining her abilities. As
How's the
Hazel
sound
progresses
chat? Are
in
you
the
guys
game,
listening,
she unlocks
like,
new
well
moves
to
and improved
Lufox and
abilities,
to-
and you'll have to decide which areas to prioritize.
And to the stream? You guys let me know.
Upgrades will change. how
Same
you
question
approach
goes from
combat,
my side,
like
chat, by the way,
enhancing
because
area
I'm always
fast,
looking at those meters.
or refining push and pull skills to improve precision and make them feel more rewarding.
It sounds French, English,
The combat
English.
system is fast and responsive.
What's up with the French
Built around
problems?
chain
Isn't it-
attacks, landing precise strikes
isn't that
and
just-
unraveling enemies.
You mind if I take a look around?
You can see every place old Molly terrorized
So
and
I
more.
have-
Now for the low, low price of $1.
I have a huge
In
problem
Hazel's search
with
for
games
her
like
mother,
this,
you'll
though. I
explore
just don't
multiple
like stop
regions,
motion.
each ruled by a mythical creature with their own Southern Gothic history.
Like, in general, I just don't like
You'll
stop
gradually
motion
uncover
in,
the
like,
backstories
media.
of these beings,
Yep,
once
okay.
human or animal, who were transformed
That's a
by
hot take, see?
tragedy, which
I just don't like it.
discovered.
I understand the
As a
beauty of it,
weaver,
I
Hazel
don't like
heals
it.
these creatures by
Messes my
collecting
eyes up.
fragments of haunted memories. We call these echoes.
That doesn't make any
which
sense
reveal
though.
each
You
creature's
know
past.
people only see up to 30
Hazel must
FPS, man.
experience
Come on.
these echoes
Sure.
before.
Tell that to my 165 Hz monitor.
Do that to someone.
That's
With
good.
design
I
of
mean,
each region to
120
reflect the
Earth, I
creature
think.
That's been doomed
Yep.
to wander it.
Welcome back, August.
From the atmospheric
You lost
environment
Ninja
to
Gaiden.
unique music themes composed for each one. While not all encounters
Yeah,
will
this
be
one
direct
looks a little
combat,
bit slower
Hazel
than
will
stop
need to
motion. This
face
one looks like the
difficult creatures
same
in epic
A new 3D
confrontations
Ninja
to
Gaiden, yes.
heal them. Our
This
boss
one looks a little bit
encounters
more
and
the
NPC
average
sequences
of,
also reflects the uniqueness
what,
of each creature, with distinct
Into
mechanics
the
that
Spider-Verse
center
had,
around a
which is
specific
a little bit
event.
less than 24.
These encounters feature multiple
Yeah.
phases that ramp
I mean,
up
stop
in
motion
complexity.
usually it's not at 24 either. It's like 12,
As
7
enough.
sometimes.
But this looks like in the middle of like 24.75 or 24. Whatever, and like in the middle of that, you know, like not true stop motion, but not true like
Each
fluid.
of these larger-than-life
Yeah, it's a-
creatures is
it's a
inspired
middle
by
ground.
Southern folklore
Yeah.
and lead to climactic battles.
especially in cutscenes. While in combat, it seems
You
fine.
got
At
a
least it seems
long
that 60.
journey ahead.
South of Midnight unfolds
I think in
as
the
a
actual
hero's
game
journey,
they
and as
couldn't,
Hazel,
right? Because
you'll
that would
travel
cause
through a
you to be.
tapestry of Southern-inspired
But like you see the animation, it's like it's
From
stuttery,
abysmal
but then
swamps
she moves like
to
at 60
flooded
FPS
farmlands
through the
to the
through the world.
Appalachian peaks.
Yep.
In our magical south,
Because
The
that
world
will
looks
create
good, though.
you, yeah.
buildings
That will
reclaimed by
create
nature
like
stand moments away
a weird
from a
thing.
hungry
Like
root.
I've
And
seen
as
this
Hazel
applied
delves
in
deeper,
a game I've
reality
played,
bends ever more
I believe last
toward the
year
fantastical.
or 2 years ago, called
The history, landscape, and
Pseudo-Regalia,
folklore of the American
which
Deep
is like
South
a
fill our
3D
world,
Metroidvania
and our team
thing.
has infused the game with thoughtful details and environmental storytelling,
This looks
like
really
our
good,
bottle
though.
trees and haint blue porches, which are said to ward off evil spirits.
This
way
is
to the
Kaina
past
too. The art
emerges
style
as
is literally the
central
same.
themes, which
It
you can
has
see through
high
all the
inspirations for
buildings
sure.
and
yeah, it
businesses
looks
struggle
less
to survive.
pixely, I'd
As
say.
you explore, you'll meet
Oh, yeah,
locals
like
who
when I was
stayed
playing
behind
Kaina, I was
even in
like,
the
this
face
is-
of a hurricane.
That's
As
Pixar.
Pixar as it
Last
gets.
person left
Yep.
here. All those damn hates. This part of the river's filthy with them.
Artistically, we're staying true to our moody compulsion signature style. But this time,
But
we're using
very
a handcrafted
Disney. Yeah, like
approach inspired
Disney,
by
like as in
stop-motion
Pixar.
animation,
Pixar Disney.
Yeah.
which allows our
Yeah.
team
Not
to bring a
pixely,
distinct
as in
personality and
pixels.
tone into every prop and character.
Oh, what is that?
Because this folklore is
It's
open to
spider.
That's not
visual
even a spider. That's
interpretation,
oh, it
we
is.
embrace the freedom to
Yeah.
reimagine these creatures and their
Welcome back,
stories,
Sackboy.
to adapt how they look and to craft our own version of a fantastical Deep South.
I'm not
As
sold on the
compulsion games,
gameplay, not
we
gonna
love
lie.
to craft around central themes. We're lucky to have talent across all our disciplines that collaborate.
But I might
to
play
give
this for the story
Southern
itself.
Such a unique personality.
Yeah, I feel like
We
the story's
hope
gonna
you
be really
enjoyed
good.
this deep dive into Southern
The
Memory.
gameplay, honestly, I
We're
like
thrilled to
Gaina. It
announce
just
that
got
the
very
game will launch
repetitive
on
towards the
April
end, so
8th,
if
and
it's like that,
pre-orders
then I'll
are
play it
now
as well,
available
but
on
Yeah.
Xbox and Steam.
it's not the best, but it'll be fun, surely.
Oh, it's
A lot of
probably gonna be
diversity,
on,
though.
on Game Pass, but
Of course.
the Ultimate version.
I feel like every game here is going to be on Game Pass.
Let's go, Clair Obscur Expedition.
Oh, there we go.
33.
My veins are ready. Injected. Please, Ben Star, present the game. And I will silence in the room.
That would be
guys.
so cool. Just Ben Star walking in like, yeah. Come on, you.
Doggo.
Bonjour everyone.
Oh, bonjour,
Welcome to
Guillaume.
Interactive, and welcome to our manor.
Don't be a VR. What do you mean?
This is
We
not a
are
VR,
small
man.
studio based in Montpellier, France, working on our first game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
Expedition 33? Nah, it's the best RPG. I'm like this we're gonna get this year probably.
Here we are. Our grand adventure in game development actually started as a solo passion project. I wanted to create something
It's French
like the
Persona.
RPGs with turn-based combat I grew up with and loved, but that fully leveraged
Actually, it's not
the
French
latest tech,
Persona. It's even better.
fresh
It's
genre,
Legend of
new
Dragoon.
features, and took place in a compelling world.
If you guys remember
I
that,
knew I needed
you
help
probably
to
don't.
realize my dream. First,
No one remembers
I
that game,
turned to a programmer
unfortunately.
I knew would get it.
Guillaume and I started trading ideas right away, and that quickly turned into trading files back and forth. Soon, I was creating the first prototypes of the reactive turn-based system, combining real-time offense and defense element, and a cinematic battle camera system. Things really clicked when we tested
so
the first
good.
version of those features. We felt we had something both challenging and fun.
As Tom and I went back and forth and iterated on game elements, a vision started to come together, and I shared it with an old friend from university.
Guillaume and I are both passionate gamers, and when he described the project, I quit my job the following week and joined the team without hesitation.
That was kind of
Because
risky
I believe
thought.
that in video games, success always
I love
starts
these stories,
with
though.
strong creative
I've quit
vision.
my game in the fall.
And
My
we have that
job in the fall.
defined
Like,
by
dude, like
three core
in this day and
elements.
age, doing that for a game development. Oof.
A story with great emotional depth.
That's how I know you have something
Gameplay
special, though.
that innovates on the classics we love.
That's how you end up in
And a world that is completely original,
end up
beautiful,
jobless.
and immersive. We founded Central Interactive
So
on
good,
these
man.
tenets. A group of
This looks
friends
pretty,
with a
pretty
shared
sick,
vision
man.
And the drive to make
My
something
goodness, I don't
great.
even like turn-based. That's the thing, and I'm gonna play this. And even the story, the concept.
I think turn-based like has been having
Core to
a
every
bad
great
rap
RPG is a compelling story.
lately, like in
And
the
Guillaume and I
past
spent
years,
4
because
years intensively
there was a
developing and
bad,
refining ours. And that started with the hook.
really bad batch of turn-based games where you just
67 years ago,
it's
a
either you
massive
pressed A
slumbering
to
paintress
move
and a
forward
monolith
until you beat
appeared
that
with
guy
no
up,
warning. Once
like
a
you
year, the
mashed A
paintress
to,
waits
until you
and
get
pins
to the
a
next
number on
part,
her
or
monolith,
you
and
had
everyone who has
to
passed
take an
that
MIT
age is
course
erased.
to
Every year
to advance to the next part.
Everyone dies younger and
But
younger.
there was no in between,
Expeditions
right?
depart to kill the
And it was not fun.
determined to fight
Like
until
neither
their
of those
final
was fun.
breath,
It
but
was
none
either
have ever
Pokemon,
returned. Our
or
story
it was,
follows Expedition
or it was
33.
Xenoblade Chronicles on a NASA computer. And like I think with Persona and like on the following years we've been getting like better. Obviously, like there were good games
Guillaume
in
and I
that in
knew
those
early on
meantimes,
that
but there
we
were a
didn't want to
lot
focus on good
of
versus
those that were
evil.
just like.
What's interesting to us are people who, yes, are flawed, but
And I think
who care
turn-based
deeply about
combat
each
can be
other. And
interesting
conflicts
if they
arise
let
because
you
they have different
explore and
perspectives
try
on what
different
needs to be done.
strategies without overwhelming you.
Sorry about earlier.
Yep.
We wanted our story
So
to
in this
feel
case,
dark and
which
mature,
is something
with
that
adult
Legend of Dragoon
characters
did
who feel
back in the
like real
PS1
people
era,
with real
and also
experiences.
Mario RPG does it a lot, as well as Paper Mario, is that you have a little bit of interaction in your attacks, right? Because you have the quick time events going on, and it gives you a little bit more of interactivity while you're playing. It's not like brain dead, press button, watch the attack go.
In a world like this, how does one stay hopeful?
Wait, I'm very
or
confused
make
on
peace
something.
with their
Was
fate?
that Ben Star?
What duty
That was
do we
Ben Star,
owe
yeah.
to each other? Or
Wait, that
to
didn't sound like
ourselves?
Ben Star at all.
These questions are deeply personal to me, and they permeate the story.
No, I
behind
think
the story.
no. That was that guy is not Ben Star. That guy is the guy that plays Daredevil. I forgot.
Comes. Expedition 33.
Charlie Cox.
The characters all have their own motivations and perspectives. Gustav and Lune are deeply invested in the expedition, even if they fight all the time. To them, the mission is tied not only to their family, it's central to their
I think Ben
identity
Starry is
and
the villain.
purpose.
Protocol doesn't cover every contingency.
Maybe.
I know that.
Contrast that with Ciel, whose darkest days have already happened.
There's also like the actress for the voice actress for
They have an insane cast.
for Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate.
It's something
Yep,
my
they
dad
have
and
an
I
insane
used to
cast.
do.
Also, by the way, for both chats, for those of you that don't know this game, like, they're not talking about the whole story, but like the whole story of this is like, so you have like these people, and every year you have like a mountain, and the goddess of the mountain like paints a number on the mountain, and whoever has that age, like they die. So every year, the CD president, let's call it like that, like she sends an expedition to the mountain in order to try and kill the goddess, which no one has ever done it till now, and that's what we're gonna try and do here as well. So the goddess doesn't paint anymore and doesn't kill anybody else.
He's very, very old and has seen many expeditions.
Oh, what is this?
He is a Jest Troll, which are a group of playful beings who view battle as a form of meditation. They're fun and sort of ridiculous. You'll meet Monoko and many other Jest Trolls across the game.
Bonjour.
And of course, there is Eski,
Bonjour.
who is one of the oldest and lore-wise
so
the
cute.
most powerful creatures in the verse.
Eski is that powerful?
Will
I
be
love
your mount
Mokori.
and help you travel to secret corners of the world.
It looks so cool.
Okay, that was actually, it looks pretty funny actually.
You can unlock abilities for him to access new areas of the world and find exciting secrets.
I'm strong, but I'm not that strong.
Everyone has their own reason for joining the expedition, and each of them has their own story arc and resolution that we think players
Okay,
really
that's
connect
neat.
with.
Yep.
In addition to a strong narrative,
Turn-based
we have
must
a
feel
clear
like
vision
tango
for our
with
own
every
take on the
enemy,
genre's
otherwise it's
core
either
gameplay.
boring or pointless
Our
to
reactive
reflect in your
turn-based
decisions.
system
Yeah, that's it.
takes the
I want the enemy to
traditional
try to keep up,
turn-based
not to be a
mechanic
rat that I
and
used
adds
by
real-time
90% of the
reaction.
time. That's the major problem with turn-based is like it's very hard to make it
During enemy
balanced
turns, you can negate all
because
damage
it's
by
either too
dodging
easy or too
firing
hard.
at the right time. But balancing turn-based with real-time mechanics took a long time to get right. During initial playtests, turn-based players often found the real-time elements too hard. Some of us are still traumatized by enemies from back then. We've done a lot of rebalancing since, and with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real-time can take more risks, and others can counterbalance with items and strategies.
We have only 4
Surely
characters.
they're gonna have more characters. You just have like the 4 that are gonna be like the main expeditioners. Surely you're gonna like acquire more throughout the expedition.
You're right, the monk. Designing each character's unique mechanics.
Yeah, but the monk is not a character though. The monk is like gonna be like a trader of some sort, right?
But it's a monk. So that everyone can have fun with how they play the game.
Yeah, but they haven't said anything about like more characters.
Male switches between stances, which can ultimately
So far, they
boost
only show the
defense
4
or
main.
power. I personally like to make Mal the protector of the group, but I'm
Honestly,
pretty
no,
much the only one at the studio
you
who
have
plays
2 more
that
characters
way.
that are not showing
Most
with your
people
party,
play her
and it's
as a
because
glass cannon
they're
with
probably not.
Gustav's
If
complementary
they're
skills.
playable, they're not
The
revealing
characters
right
can
now.
also
This is
equip
so choppy.
hundreds of passive effects, which in our game are called
He wasn't the
remake.
characters showing though. Oh, then maybe it's playable.
Every
I guess.
character has more than 20 unique skills in the skill tree and hundreds of passive effects. They can gain through Lumina and weapons. So
This
there are
is
tons of builds
that's
and
a
playstyle to
lot.
explore. Needless to say, we
That's a lot of
can't wait to
passives.
see how you choose to play and what kinds of build you
This looks
design
overwhelming,
that we'll
please.
probably
The skill
never
trees are
even
okay, but
imagine.
like the passives, the laminas or whatever you want to call it,
It's
that feels like a
probably
lot.
like giving to you like slowly.
Yeah.
Our story
what?
is set in the French fantasy world, and I was really excited to design
This is
something
running at frame rate of south of midnight, but not on purpose. God
unique.
damn
The
it.
gameplay is. The gameplay is.
For example, the Gestrel Village is an early area in the game where players can enjoy a fun break. We wanted something that feels chaotic, grungy, and toy-like. It's basically a bazaar.
You know what this is giving me? This is giving me
Chaos
Notra
everywhere,
vibes.
huts
This is
aren't
giving
safe,
me-
built without much thought.
weird Final
It's a place where
Fantasy
anyone could fight you at any
9
point,
vibes,
which
you know,
is
like
pretty much what
Yeah,
the
Dio was actually saying Final Fantasy 16 incoming.
The
Oh,
Jester Village is
Gauba
hidden inside the
Kakapiko
ancient-
Bao.
I like
The
when they
ideas
do this,
here
like
were
they have a
forests,
realistic art
labyrinths,
style, but they
I
clearly
designed
didn't
it as a
took
vibrant
that
place, like an old
like
graveyard
to
of
the
years,
extreme, right? It's like,
forgotten
ah,
gems
fuck
in
it,
the
we're
box,
gonna have
with two
wooden
main
characters
colors, red
talking
and
to you
white.
with silly
I wanted
voices.
to make it feel
That's cool.
cozy,
That's
hidden
nice.
from danger.
It feels very
Traps and
folklore.
labyrinths in
I
case
like
enemies
that.
get in.
Yeah.
Same process with the characters. Minoko came in a single concept. I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat mask.
Ladies, could I?
Ow!
Definitely a gesture.
For SK, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world.
This reminds
I
me of
thought
Life of
instantly
Pi.
of a giant
Never seen
inflatable
it.
balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
From the very start of the project, there was one thing that we absolutely wanted to bring back from older JRPGs. A feature we really loved, but is very rare these days. A completely 3D and navigable world map. Yes,
Ooh, yeah.
we've got a world map.
Wait, what?
And it was a real challenge to create, both artistically and technically. And
Oh, this
it ended
looks
up a lot
pretty
bigger than we
nice,
expected.
man.
You'll definitely need SK's help traveling around.
Yeah, this was like a feature in very
We're super happy
like
with the
Final
result,
Fantasy
though,
6, Final
as
Fantasy
there's a lot of
7,
side paths
8, 9,
and
you know.
entire hidden levels.
10.
If you want to fight the toughest
I don't think
bosses of
10
the
had
game,
it.
You will have to explore.
But at some point,
Good
like
luck.
you'd get an airship, or you get like some sort of
Yeah,
travel.
the
in it.
traverse fast, right?
Yeah.
With
It was not like really fast travel because you would take the ship and like walk around the map, but then you could land anywhere, and that was kind of cool.
That's why we're delighted to announce that Expedition 33 launches on April 24th on Xbox Series X and S and is available day one with Xbox Game Pass.
Damn.
You can already wish the game
Wait.
and follow us for more info.
No PlayStation version?
Excited to invite you into the world of Expedition 33.
You're
We're a
not
small,
gonna announce
passionate team.
PlayStation
It's
stuff
our debut
in
game, and we can't wait
in
for
an
you to
Xbox show.
discover our story.
Sure,
our
you can
world,
announce it's
and
like
our
all
take on the
platforms.
turn-based genre. On behalf of everyone at Sunfall,
Maybe not.
thank you for joining us. Tomorrow comes.
That's the thing. Like you don't need to say like PlayStation
Well,
availability or like.
maybe it's not coming to PlayStation.
Demain viendra.
Well, I think it's on PlayStation.
I think it is. Anyways, April 24. That's pretty soon. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to come to PlayStation, but because it's an Xbox presentation, they're focusing on Xbox. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cause like I told you that I applied for their creator program, but I think it said like, it didn't even say like any dates. It just said like it's coming in 2025. So.
Oh yeah.
Are they announcing a new Doom?
No, it's they announced already. It's the Dark Ages.
Oh, it's the Dark Ages. Yeah. This is what I've been saying to people. Like I don't remember what people are announcing. It's too much.
Where more than 30 years ago, a small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship,
That shit
and
looks really cool.
performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise. It is an honor to work on this game, to carry on its tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
That was so stupid, I mouthed the words.
But what did you say? That was a stupid what?
I couldn't understand as well.
This is supposed to be medieval, right?
Medieval themed.
In Doom: The Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell.
Well, there you go.
Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock,
Oh, God.
and enemies to conquer.
Jesus
This
Christ.
is a prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the
Okay.
opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom: The Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, The feel of the game is really a return to form.
Chunky.
So let's break it down, starting with the combat.
That chunky will fuck you up, man.
In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom the Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal.
Okay, I don't mind that.
And a balance between enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable again. Just like in the classic Doom games. But it's not...
Oh, come on. I lost connection.
It's an all-new world with new tool mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw.
Fuck yeah.
That looks cool.
Throw. Parry. Deflect. All from one input. It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press. You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot.
Yes, you did.
And in Doom the Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
Yeah,
like
Jackie was
this.
saying one input. I'm actually really curious on one inputs as well, because that can lead to a lot of troubles.
Abscon rating with a party of 4. Welcome to the Xbox Direct. We're watching Doom, Abscon. How you guys
Welcome,
doing?
Abscon.
How was Baldur's Gate? I saw it in the corner of my eye. Sorry I was not there, man.
How about an iron flail?
Oh, you're gonna freaking fight with a flail. Okay.
Or even
That's great.
Doom spiked mace. That's right, we have 3 melee options that are
Where's
part
the
of the
long
melee
sword?
system.
Why do you need a
All on
sword?
one input, complete with
I don't know.
combos
You have a mace, you have a
and it's
flail.
totally
Give me a sword.
awesome. And you can finish off the
You got the night
demons
song,
now
that's
with
cool.
an all-new, unsynced,
That's actually a pretty cool
completely in
part, man.
player's
I love that
control
that sequence.
From
Jesus Christ.
in and out as you see fit, and it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable, smashing your way through.
I'm
the
enjoying
board
one
with
little
total
detail
freedom.
that they're not talking about, and they're not going to talk about, of course, which is the font that they use for like the health and the shield and stuff like that. It's very medieval.
Yeah, it's very good. Yeah. Very good.
It's very silly to notice that, but I was looking at it and I was like,
That's right, we've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns, and Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons.
Is this a
that we've
double
ever
plasma
created.
rifle? What the fuck?
yes, it is.
Mean,
Shotguns, obviously.
ancient,
It's a double barrel.
torture machines,
Shotguns out
I like this one.
Oh,
This
what
is
is
pretty
this?
impale,
Oh, it smashes skulls.
and shred the minions of hell with.
It's a machine gun that smashes bones of the enemies to make ammo.
That's the mission statement for
My
the design
goodness.
of these never-before-seen, insanely fun-to-use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see
Doom looks
how
pretty
these
good.
medieval mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop for Doom: The Dark Ages.
Cheers in Romania. I like it's more grounded, not gonna lie. I do like verticality in games, but sometimes like you don't need it. You don't need to use verticality just because it's a buzzword. Get fucked. I feel this game...
No way.
Okay. Oh, the saw got stuck there and it's dealing damage. That's so cool.
Oh, I lost connection.
Okay, now it's me the host. Cool. Okay.
Oh, okay, sure. Awesome. What are you watching right now? Because mine is a little bit awkward.
So, if you press live,
We've made
That's
our
what I'm trying to do, but it doesn't go live.
and flexible than ever before with a new
I think it
difficulty
is.
system.
Are they talking about difficulty system?
We finally have for you. You've been waiting for 2 games now.
He's
to get in and pilot your very
he's
own
getting on the mech.
30-story
Okay, yeah,
atlas,
it's about
which
the
is
same
a
thing.
mech. It's the size of a building. It's powerful.
Oh
and you can beat
my
giant
goodness.
Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists.
Wait, you're gonna have... What was the game that C-Line was playing the other day? The one that inspired Apex. Titanfall. You're gonna have Titanfall in Doom?
Oh wait, this was...
They have a full suite of abilities and even mini-bosses. The spectacle is epic. The Power Fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in. And the combat systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun.
Freaking heck, man.
And as cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom: The Dark Ages.
Exploration always gives me like no vibes.
Far reaches of the Doom universe.
Gives you no vibes?
Because exploration was one of the things that I didn't like that much about Eternal.
Ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond.
Because the games, the levels was a little bit too big, you know.
And godlike powers.
It was fun for the first like 5 or 6, but then you got to the 7, like, oh, come on, man.
Cut, leap, and smash your way through environments full of secrets and treasures.
Oh yeah.
There's always something new waiting to be discovered or destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates.
It feels so much like God of War Ragnarok.
From certain destruction.
That's nothing to do with God of War.
Battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Explore what is the largest play space
So like
ever in a Doom game.
A normal action game.
Discovering
Yes.
secret caves.
Yeah, pretty much.
And dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources. You control the pace of the game.
Okay, you can swim this
Where
time.
you
Okay.
go, who you fight, and the objectives you pursue.
Jesus Christ.
I think they're making this gameplay all about the shield though.
Yeah, it's the big gimmick.
Yep.
The previous one had a grapple hook.
Isn't over yet.
Oh.
Doom 16
Like,
felt
mind you,
less
I'm not saying
gimmicky.
it's a bad thing. I'm just,
2016 and less gimmicky because like it was the reboot, so the gimmick was the whole game then.
And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline.
Well, there goes Mick Gordon.
You're expanding the
give me the
legend of the
flutes.
Slayer with
Give me the
every
flutes.
mission you complete.
Give me a flute metal song.
And
Oh my God,
speaking
what?
of that legend, the story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your power is
It's fucking
coveted by
caveman.
your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer
what
imprisoned
is
at the
that?
start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old
Great.
allies, and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
Jesus Christ.
Back to killing monsters,
We've
please.
got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better with every game we've made.
I love that
The hope
shirt that the
with all
guy's
this, the goal,
wearing.
is to give players an experience that's as fun
Probably on
to
sale
play
on
as it
Bethesda.com.
was to make.
Yep.
And make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom: The Dark Ages releases,
I like this.
It's big. This is gonna get clipped out of context so much.
Oh, wait, no, they said May.
Oh, May. Okay, this is May.
Yeah, they said May.
I heard it's big.
Surely that is not all, though.
That would be a nice surprise. Like, hey, here's the 5th game.
Oh, we've been here for like an hour and 15. Okay.
I cannot move.
I had no clue.
No, it'll start at 6, so it's 45 minutes.
You will feel like the super weapon in the center of the medieval war.
Oh yeah, they had half an hour of like waiting room.
All of Azel's powers are designed around textile crafting and spinning wheels. The combat system is built around chaining attacks and unraveling enemies.
Our
I mean, even if that's all, that was pretty solid.
That was a pretty solid presentation. Yeah. I think they didn't fall short of the expectations people had. And Ninja Gaiden was actually a pretty cool surprise.
Me and you, we were talking about that the other day while I was reading that thing for VGC, and you said like, surely not Ninja Gaiden, right? And I was like, I don't know. And you're like, surely not, right?
It feels like,
and it was like, hold my fucking cup.
That would be pretty. Like, I'm so happy. Like, I like to be wrong. You know, like,
yep.
I like to be wrong.
Okay, that was all.
So thanks for watching. You're welcome.
Thanks for watching. There's just one thing that's really worrying me, especially about Expedition 33. It's the fact that the gameplay that they've shown, all of the footage that they've shown for the combat, it's so choppy.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
I don't know what happened there.
Man.
I don't know what happened there, but like
they were waiting for the 5090 to arrive to their office, but it was sold out.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm very positive about this. Let me see if Ninja Gaiden is actually available other than the Xbox game store, because that would be pretty dope, you know.
Ninja Gaiden 4.
New and trending. Let's see. Actually, Ninja Gaiden Black. That's because 4 it's not coming out. I don't think so. I think it's exclusive to Xbox. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black.
Yeah, it might be just for Xbox.
Oh wow.
It's available today on Game Pass? I didn't know it was today.
Yeah, it's on Game Pass. That was kind of cool.
You know when journalists like rush their news articles like out so people like see it as quickly as possible?
Yeah, I already caught too.
Yeah, just announced during Microsoft's Xbox Developer Directo.
Yeah.
2025.
No, I use dark mode, but some websites are that I don't go to gamevisu.com. Okay, like it was the first one that came to me. And yeah, I use white mode here. Yeah.
He's a scary fella, guys. He uses white mode. He's a freaking he's scary. He's a scary fella.
Yeah, like I think this was cool. This was a cool presentation for Xbox. I think they need all the leverage that they can get.
For sure.
They need all the leverage that they can get to, you know, catch up with PlayStation, which is not gonna happen this generation, that's for sure. At least I think it's not. But these are some cool games that are coming very, very soon. They had the release dates here at the end, I think.
So it's gonna be Expedition 33 April 24. Ninja Gaiden is gonna be fall. South of Midnight, I think it's April, and Doom is gonna be May 15th.
Those are pretty soon.
Yep.
Those are pretty soonish. And that's really, really nice to, you know, for people, especially in the Xbox environment, they need more hard-hitting points right now. They need more hard-hitting games so they can feel that their money is being well spent. Even if those games end up like coming to Steam or coming to PlayStation 5 in the upcoming months or years even. But for now, like they seem to have a pretty good lineup, especially for such a for the beginning of the year, right? It's a strong start.
Yeah, for sure. And above all, like I still remember last year's TGAs where we saw I always forget the name of the guy, but like the CEO of Xbox,
Phil Spencer.
Yeah, like I still remember his face whenever Astrobot won Game of the Year. he looked pissed.
I mean,
my man looked pissed.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have any games.
That's what I was getting to, because like every time Xbox launches a game, it's either a miss with which happened with like Redfall, for example, or it's like too late. Like they launched Indiana Jones at what, like October or something?
Yeah. It's a shame.
It's super late. You need to start, like, if you wanna go for those contests, you actually need to start like launching like here. Like Expedition 33, boom, April.
I think like they are still recovering from like a bunch of bad decisions, and like their focus should not be on getting the awards right now, but getting the games out. Because they bought a bunch of studios, to be honest. And it's all like they are basically now a major third party with a console and the market. Like they're not first party anymore, I believe. They're just a big third party developer and publisher that happens to have hardware on the market. Like it's weird to say it like this. But they need to make their money back from all these investments, and they need to put those games out there. Like it's sure, like a game of the year, it's fine. Like it's a nice bonus to have, but taking into account that those prizes are not monetary. It's just
a bragging rights, I guess.
It's a bragging rights, right? Like I think their focus should be on getting good quality games with some good Metacritic score out there, and make people like see the value of Game Pass that they so much preach.
I just have a problem with Game Pass. It's like, and not only with Game Pass, but for example, what PlayStation is pushing with the Portal as well, like pushing the cloud service and all that.
Yeah.
I just think we're still not like equipped to have those kinds of services. Like you don't have internet everywhere. You're not even when you have internet, like it's not like 100% stable. So like pushing those services is like it's a good idea, especially if like Xbox is really just like going 100% for that.
But with the cloud service, yes. With the cloud service, yes. But also, like you can download those games, right? You can play locally. But they're doing the push for cloud service, and that's a problem. None of this matters because we are getting Ninja Gaiden 4. That's fair. That's fair.
That's totally valid.
I wish Black would come out on Steam so I can play it on Steam Deck. That's my
dude. You know what? I think Rine is actually. I hope Rine doesn't text me, because if he texts me, I'm gonna have to buy like a Ninja Gaiden.
Rine is the big winner of this presentation.
100%. No, yeah, 100%. Because
he wanted the Ninja Gaiden so bad that it came into existence basically. Yeah. I think I'm gonna call it for today. Like I've been streaming since 3, and it's almost 7 right now. Thanks for joining me.
Find someone to raid so we can raid together, because I'm actually gonna call it as well. I gotta finish some stuff.
Let me see who I have online. I don't know if I'm gonna put this thing in like online on my YouTube thing, but maybe I will. I don't know. I'll find out later. Show is not coming up today though, because I need to rest most of all.
Rest is for the week. For the week. I was gonna say wicked. What?
True. Also true. I have this guy Roofox. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, that can't be.
My bad.
We can raid Globku.
My bad.
We can raid Globku if you want.
Sure.
Like English speaker, anime games.
What is he doing?
He was my former employee and very good friend as well. So yeah, we're gonna raid Globku on my end. And if you guys want to join in and say hi for him, follow along. And I guess I see you guys next. Thanks once again for joining me on the Xbox Direct thing.
That's what I was gonna say. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for joining me as well.
Babalita got here just in the end. So Babalita, you're gonna go in the raid with everyone. I'm gonna do raid for He's playing. Globkus playing Bleach.
Really
Blade
old
Battler 2nd. That's a game that exists, and
I love the fact that that's a game.
Yeah, that's all I can say. It's a game. They're swords. They're swords, and he's playing it. So yeah, that's it. We're gonna say hi. I'm gonna say hi. I think it's a tournament, to be honest. I don't even know if he's actually playing for real. Anyway, thanks, chat. Thanks for being here, and thanks for watching the direct with us. I still don't know where my camera was, because I changed the placement. God damn it. So yeah, thanks. I'll be back next Thursday with another edition of the podcast as well. And in the meantime, you can find me on YouTube. Do I have the command active? There you go. Subscribe to my YouTube, please, and follow me on socials. It works.
And also spam Fgeitas because he needs a freaking Patreon as well. Spam him.
I do have a coffee setup, but I don't
there
care
you
for
go.
it.
Buy him a coffee.
I don't care for it. And follow Rufox as well. He's a cool guy.
That's me.
He does casting on Counter-Strike.
Yes, sir.
And we're not raiding Globku apparently.
I haven't started as well.